Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
What should I do? My head hurts just thinking about it.
It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tint.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting and reading.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Gathering clues will be essential to our success in this matter.
Right, you are. We may benefit from pursuing the information. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern. But just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept, and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
Vaults, eh?
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? And perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Some variety would be nice if we must fight.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
'Tis no great shock to me.
How are we to get through this door?
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Over here. Come look.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be...
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
'Tis as you say.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurer's trade.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Would that I could count courage among I've more time than I know how to spend.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
All's lost. No more. We're done for. Heavens, no!
You have my protection. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
All's lost.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Well, have you found some... Oh, to think such a... Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit.
I can stay home, were this not my duty.
Everyone's as tired as I am. I should very much like to rejoin you.
Aye, this should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me. What they're whispering of me now, I dread to think.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm high.
So long as I have my elf, I shan't complain.
She's quiet.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen. You! 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 You!
What to
You!
do?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over?
You! You!
Even if you've no troubles.
You!
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
This looks like trouble. This looks like trouble. You!
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
But not at the expense of my...
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
At least here I can let down my hair.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or... later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Mayhap we'll have some fish for today's supper.
I'd fancy a kip. But not at the expense of my duty.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
You!
There's a ladder here.
My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Glad we understand each other. I'll be on my way then.
We allowed the agent to flee. I cannot help but wonder whether it was the right choice.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brandt. Shall we go inform him? That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Over here, if you would.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider...
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
There is much we ought to tend to. If aught shall change, once we have... If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do very well. Praying for... Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work...
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember... Remember. Misers die early death. Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
I have no issue falling asleep.
You'll not believe the journey I've had. I'll wager my horizons are broader than ever.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then.
Ready to forge on?
gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master story.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. So where's he get his coin then? Makes a man wonder, it does. Could be.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
And should my tale... entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale.
This really is fine, horsemanship.
Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Off we trot.
No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
I need to replenish my stock of long.
How might I liven up our time?
Now, well met. Looking to make purchase? Much obliged, sir.
Some of us get complacent. The hours seem to fly.
I could do with a long soak in the tub.
Suppose I'll wander about, see what's doing in town.
Suppose I best run along.
Welcome. All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Would that I could spend all day.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Is one of life's great pleasures.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
If I drop dead now, who would mourn me?
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
What should I do?
Hasn't anyone got coin to spend?
I wonder what rumors the morrow has in store.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
just about anywhere.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home. At least I have my life. That's something.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg, however, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it. Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of. You would procure it yourself? I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful.
Tell is...
Yes, sir. Ah, forgive me. If that's not the case, you will have to excuse me. There's
Ne'er in my wildest dreams could I have imagined it would be the magistrate you called here.
Tomorrow will be no different than even the grave.
There's all watching me.
I end up
I
feeling
swear it.
weary. I've had well enough of you. Let me think on this.
I want to go home.
I mustn't falter.
How can he be so cold? Where are we to go if not our own homes? How can he be so cold? Where are we to go if not our own homes?
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
How can he be so cold? Where are we to go if not our own homes?
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best...
You don't look like much.
Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen, the fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith. Good luck to you.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
You don't need a permit to get in. Just hide in the back of an ox cart. Mind, You've got to avoid the guards, but it's easy enough. I should know.
What might you need?
Mind moving along? Got to keep...
How can he be so cold? Where are we to go if not our own homes? How can he be so cold? Where are we to go if not our own homes?
Where's my dagger? My claws could use a trim.
A few hours sleep ought to help all of my thoughts.
I wonder if there's any easy work. Think about what's been said.
We cannot break it from this side.
Perhaps.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I shan't let them harm you. I grant you license back.
Would you care to behold a forgotten rift stone, as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. 'Tisn't far.
Ah, yes. Give me a moment to recall the way.
Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
I say we set out at once. The sooner we arrive, the sooner we find out what we're dealing with. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but one master I served was quite a carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
I'm merely...
Not a bad idea.
Let my magic sword to the elemental.
Seems our foe has recognized our victory.
Your greetings to you and eliminate the strength.
I will protect you.
I'll be needing a tall mug of ale to recover from that blow.
Focus. A moment of indecision will spell out doom.
It is easily done.
Continue our onslaught and the behemoth will soon fall.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
First and foremost, we want to knock it off balance.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. Together, I think we can manage it. Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get to you.
Seems we have it ready.
Reckless opponents make for easy prey.
Here, strike with lightning on your side.
Quite the view from up here. Shall we see how high I can scale?
I concur. A common reward, frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Come on! Don't drag this out! No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
There's no reason to rush into our bedrolls.
any further harm will come to you.
These things are only defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
We've got goblins!
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.